First, thanks for coming on a Saturday. Could have been Christmas shopping. You could have been doing a million things. Appreciate our crowd today, too. I do. You guys know these are always tough games. I watched a lot of tape on them, and they kept getting better. I don't know who's in charge of free throw shooting here. I think it's Cliff. But we obviously didn't shoot well from the free throw line. But I like down the stretch, we got 7 straight stops, and we did a good job of taking care of the basketball then and shared it. And Cliff got a career high tonight. We got a double-double here. It seems like now that Mawat has come back, Andre rebounds more. And that's a big thing for us moving forward. But we're on to Mississippi State. It's going to be another really tough test right here before Christmas. They had a tough week this week. They had finals. They had papers due. They had everything. So it was kind of a crazy week that way. But I'm glad they took care of business. And, it starts right up here with these guys at this table. And we got good effort from a lot of people. And, thankful for another win and, moving on to the next one.
Chris?
Final few minutes. What do you feel like kind of clicked in for them to kind of go on another gear and pull away for the win?
Down the stretch. I mean, they got in the huddle with 7 minutes left, and they were starting to creep back into this thing a little bit. I kind of thought we had broken away, but the free throw line doesn't give you any breakaway if you don't. But they got locked in, and they really moved the basketball too. We had a lot of assists. We passed the ball well. We didn't shoot great from the foul line or from 3, but, did enough. Got the ball into Cliff. Cliff a career high today, so 15 attempts is a good number for him. And we were able to do that down the stretch. Andre made a big one. Mawat made a couple big ones. So you kind of need that from your older guys.
You mentioned Cliff's career high. What do you think worked so well for him, and especially to do on 15 shots, like you said?
I mean, first of all, he scored his 1,000th point, so congratulations. He got his 1,000-point ball. I told him you got to start working on the next 1,000. So 25, we're 25 into it. He was locked in. He had good real estate. During the course of the game, he moved well. There were a couple more too that he probably would like to have back. Too. But we got him the ball when he was available, and I thought we moved the ball side to side, and when we did, it's hard to guard him. So he did a great job, and he's been practicing at a better clip, to score.
Andre Hyatt got a double-double and got also brought down a bunch of tough rebounds. What did you see from him today?
Yeah, I mean, again, Andre did this threesome up here, very important, and I just thought his activity, all night long was really good, and his nose for the ball. He got a huge offensive rebound and kind of, just, put the ball back at, at a crucial time too, and when we came out of that timeout. So, when Andre's locked in like that, then he hit a big 3 down the stretch. He can do those things, and we need him to rebound. You see, our rebounding numbers have gone up since Mawat's been back, and his rebounding numbers have gone up a great deal, and we need that. Mississippi State's a good rebounding team, so we got to continue on that path.
Chris?
Coach, Mawat Mag had some big shots down the stretch for you guys, and it looked like he had a little bit of a contribution in every aspect of the game. What did you see out of his performance, especially with those late shots on that closing run?
Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of, getting back into the swing of things. The one thing I got to give him a ton of credit, during his rehab, he shot the ball a lot, and his jump shot is a lot improved, and you see it in his mid-range, and you see it in his game. So credit to him. Even when his leg wasn't what it needed to be, he put the time in. He's a late night guy in the gym, and he'll get up too. He'll do it in the morning, but you kind of see the results of that, and I'm glad he teed it up when he was open, and good job.
Coach, you forced 19 turnovers today, and there was a spot, especially in the first half, where it seemed like you'd make it, you'd press full court, and you got a steal. What stuck out, especially from the pressure in the first half?
I mean, when we can, swarm you a little bit on the full court, and Jay, Mike, and Noah do a good job when and then we added Mawat today too. Like, he changes our looks in the full court, but it gives you great energy. And I thought we really did a great job. We just didn't finish the free throws, so we were getting turnovers and steals, and then we were getting fouled in the first half. Especially, we just didn't do what we needed to do from the foul line to really separate the game. So that's the next step in this, but we've been forcing teams to a lot of turnovers, more so than any team that I've had in the past. So these guys are handsy and they're quick, and Jay Mike keeps improving. Derek, when he's ready to roll, and Noah's really good defensively too with his hands. So, and then we've added a couple more, and Cliff blocking shots too helps you in the back line, when teams attack you.
5 different guys had at least 3 assists today. What did you see, even when the shots weren't falling, from the ball movement and finding guys in the right spots?
Yeah, I mean, when they do that, we're connected and we're hard to guard, and we got like a lot of different weapons if the ball's moving. I think J. Mike has been like 23 assists and 24 assists and 3 turnovers or 4 turnovers in the last 4 or 5 games. So he's really done a good job at that guard position. But all of them are capable and willing passers. I think that's the most important thing. They're willing passers, pass up one for a better one. You saw some of that action tonight.
Chris, you mentioned J. Mike. I mean, what has stood out to you the most about the way he's responded to being in the starting 5 these last couple games?
Like anything, I mean, he's got a great energy about him. I think the guys would say that, and he's got a toughness too. But I like those 3 guards. I like Derek, and Noah was in foul trouble today, so Derek got some more opportunities, and we need all 3 of those guys. They all bring a little bit different element. He's so fast, and now he's playing to share the ball, and he can get to the rim too, and he's shooting the ball, at a high level too in practice. So. Pleased with his progress. Got a long way to go with all his team, but pleased, and the punch too that comes off the bench with Wolf and with Gavin, and with Derek now gives us a little bit of a different element in the game too.
I'm sure you saw the news of the temporary restraining order opening it up for 2-time transfers to be immediately eligible for the rest of the year. Obviously, Jeremiah didn't play today. Can you just give us an update on his situation and his outlook for?
Brian, I am so confused with that whole ruling. I don't even know where to begin. One day, and then I was told that if he plays, he will have to sit out a year at one point in time, and then we're still putting through waivers and stuff. So I don't know, and I hope to have a little more clarity on this. I'm quite honestly, I don't keep up to date on it every day. I'm just utterly confused, so. I'm hopeful to get some clarity myself in that whole arena, but we are with the waivers, and that's gonna kind of dictate, and who knows if the rule changes in 2 weeks or not. I don't know.
Kind of facing things on 2 fronts. One as a 2-time transfer, and then obviously I'm not sure if the NCAA has addressed anything about the gambling situation.
I mean, they've changed that too, a lot of stuff with that too. So there's just so much change going on with the NCAA, so,
with you guys, with the program providing.
No, I mean we're doing waivers and things like that, but yeah, there's really been no contact,
So no idea when a resolution could be coming.
I wish I could tell you. I have no idea. That's the honest truth, and I also don't know if they told us today if tomorrow it would change too. So really don't. I wish I did, but I can't give you any more than that. Okay. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming, and happy holidays if I don't see you at the next go round. All right, thank you.